Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the eastbourne of Studzianki and it's under the command of Major Nuisance. And, well, battle is about to start. And I think he's going to get up to all sorts of fun in this game. And the skin on this M44 came from Sir Rusty. Yep, it's very pretty. Game started. Okay. Well, it looks like Major Nuisance is going to head off down south. There's another M44 in the game on our side. And there's two on the enemy team as well. Oh, an enemy's been spotted. And unfortunately we just lost a 5916 to an OI. Okay, is this the firing position? It certainly looks like it. Okay, he's aiming at the enemy and it's a T-52 at the centre line, just hiding behind that building. Got a red line there for a moment. I think that building there was getting in the way. Dialed in. Rounds out. Direct hit. 244 hit points. That was a good hit. There is an obstruction in the way. I think it might be either that the church or one of the other buildings, because every time he moved slightly to the left he was getting an obstruction. But he's now aiming at that T-52. Oh, and he's killed. So we've gone back to that building again, the one where he fired at the enemy T-52. Oh, and a Tiger's turned up, a Tiger Porsche, the Tier 7 version. This is a Tier 7 game. And get a nice hit on him for 193. He's stunned. Now it's on the 5-10 matchup, which means obviously there's going to be quite a few Tier 7 tanks to fire at, and that means extra XP, more credits. He fires another round in at the Tiger Pete. And because he's unsighted at the moment, we didn't see how much damage that did. But we do know he was stunned. We haven't picked up... Oh no, we have picked up some stun assist. Just a little. 304 hit points so far. Okay, there's that T-52 again, the one that we hit earlier. And he's dead. So the scores are even. We've got some targets in the factory area. It's a KV-3 there. And an IS. We haven't seen anybody further north, but we do have an SU-122-44 behind the trees and behind that bank. And there's a VK-3001P, which is the medium that was on the development route to getting the Tiger tank. And he's dead. Oh, and the OI is going over towards that SU-122-44. Ouch, this could be rather painful for the 122 because he has got a good gun, but the OI can fire big explosive rounds and he has stunned the SU-122. He's trying to get around the side of the OI and, well, he did kill the OI. So it worked out okay for him in the end. Now we're firing rounds in and, ooh, our SU-122-44 just took a hit from an Arty. And we fired a round in, got some damage on the 247, the IS, 247 hit points. KV-3's trying to go around the south. Oh, now I think somebody accidentally hit our Tiger 1. That was the other M44, I think. Going after the KV-3. Work out where he's going. Place the reticule on that spot and fire. That's it. And it looks like that was a direct hit and the target's killed. So the KV-3's gone. He was killed by the Nashorn. Now there is an SU-122-44 in that corner and the IS went round the other side. So I think he's still there. Firing around him. That will probably splash him. I think he's hiding behind that rubble. The IS is inside the factory, yes, just coming around the corner now. There's the T25AT, which is the one with the fixed gun, with the casemate, not the. It's a turretless one, and he's dead. There's the SU-122, direct hit, 191. That's one tank up on the enemy, and the IS is in the open now, so we can see him. He was hiding behind that wall. Now he's pulled back behind the wall again. Now we can probably splash him. Rounds out. Yes, lovely shot. He hit his engine bay. He's badly damaged. The T-52 could finish him off. And we found a steel Waffenträger over to the west. Lining up a shot. Rounds out. This looks good. Always pulling back. Splashed him for 113. There's only 4 of the enemy left. There's 5 on our team. That IS is still there though, and he just killed our T-52. Fire around it, and yes, just stuns him. He is a splash kill. 38 hit points would be enough to wipe out with a splash if we can get one near him. Need to work out where he's gone. No, that didn't work. I think the E-25 is reluctant to go into the factory area for fear that he's going to get hit. So he's holding back at the moment. The steel Waffenträger is still there as well, over on the west side of the map, and we don't know where he is, and if the E-25 shows himself, it might be curtains for him. So he's staying in a bush at the moment, and that's why we're getting no spotting information and we can't shoot. That's a major problem for Arty, you see, because normally we can't spot for ourselves. Not unless we've got the view range of a Fifi, which is 390 meters. So we just have to rely on information that's passed to us by other tanks. Of course, it does happen that sometimes there's only RT left in the end game, and then one RT will go off and spot, whilst the other one stays behind to get the shots in the moment an enemy is sighted. Well, the E-25 has decided to pull on his man pants and go into the factory area, and he's found the IS. And we can fire around in. Oh, we don't need to because the E-25 got him. But he needs to get into hiding or cover to avoid that steel Waffenträger. Nassau's moving across the centre, heading southwest, probably to avoid the steel Waffenträger. Although that steel Waffenträger might have relocated nearer to his cap. Well, one thing you can do in an RT is you can relocate, and it looks to me like Major Nuisance has decided that he's going to go closer to the enemy. And something I like doing actually is using this dip. If most of the enemy forces have been cleared out of the south end of the map, you can use the dip as very good cover from enemies, because they really can't see the trees so that well if you're sitting below a ridgeline or below the lip of this river. But yeah, Major Nuisance is really proceeding. He's not going to stay at the river. He's actually moving up, going to the enemy cap. I think he's just going to try and get behind that bush line first. There are two RT, as I said, they're both M44s. So they've got identical view ranges to Major Nuisance, unless of course they've got better crews. Well, there's the one of the M44s been spotted north of the railway line. Dialing in. And it's a splash kill for 14 hit points. There's the Waffenträger. Dial in. Just took a round. Ooh, and he's been killed. Nashorn got him. Which means there's only one enemy remaining, and it's the other M44. The E25 is moving towards us, so he's probably going to spot the M44 before we do. Unless, of course, he's moved somewhere else. Well, Major Nuisance has gone into the cap to start capping. And the E25 hasn't found him, so it means that the M44 has moved somewhere else. And that's a bit of a puzzle. And to throw off any counter battery shots or any shots to reset the cap, it looks like Major Nuisance is moving around and around the cap without destroying anything to tell the enemy where he is. Oh, there's the enemy Arty. He's at the other side of the map, and he just killed our M44 with a shotgun. We fire a round in, and oh no, it's not enough. Both the Nashorn the Nashorn's going across to try and kill him. The E25's headed towards the cap. But he's not joining us in the cap. He's actually moving north. That's very odd. Well, not long to finish off the cap. 30 seconds. They should spot the M44 very shortly. There's always the distinct possibility that M44 could have fooled them, turned around and headed north, and is now sitting at the other end of the map, but doesn't matter now because we've capped out and won. The game's over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh my god, look at this. It's amazing. Second class tanker for Major Nuisance in the M44. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8. But look at this set of epic medals. He picked up a Confederate medal for getting more hits on the enemy than anyone else on his team, or hitting more enemies than anyone else. And he got the Raider Invader combination. Yes, he capped out to win, and nobody ever saw him during the battle from the enemy team. He was never spotted at all. So yes, that's the stealthy one, that's the capping one, and when you get this combo it means that you won the game for your team, not that you found the last enemy and killed them. But I suspect they would have had trouble trying to find that M44 because he was very stealthy himself. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he didn't get the highest amount of damage. He actually got 1,242 hit points of damage. The high scorer was the Tiger 1, got 2330. But he didn't pick up a high caliber with that. When it came to kills, well, the highest amount went to the Nashorn, got 4 kills, so did the IS. And when it came to base XP, it was the E25 who did best. He got 1007, and the next high score after that was Major Nuisance with the 826. He fired 15 rounds, got 6 direct hits but no penetrations and 14 splash. Damage at 1,242 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 1 of them, and did stun assistance of 765 hit points off 13 stuns. He got 100 capture points, because of course he capped out. And on the credit side, he earned 35,736 credits, got 17,868 from personal reserve, so his total was 53,604. And after ammunition resupply, took away 46,029 credits. He received 1,239 XP, got the same for personal reserve bonus, took away 2,478 altogether. Normally, I would say don't cap out on a battle, because if you find the last enemy and kill them, you get extra XP and extra credits. But in this sort of circumstance where you were never spotted by the enemy, you are likely to get the Raider-Invader combination. They are very rare, so congratulations to get that. I think I've had that combination about, what, 5 or 6 times myself, and it's always fun when you get it because it means you're very, very stealthy indeed. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.